these are the Chi gear puzzles. I'll just open them up. 3 of them are similar, by which I mean their design and their functionality is pretty much the same. They just look different on the outside, which is cool. And the other thing about these puzzles that I think is really cool is they have tiles. Yeah, this is the last one, the Gear Pyraminx. And this one is the only one in the series that is different from the others in its functionality. So this is not a Gear Cube based puzzle. This is totally different. Check this out. That is pretty, wow, those look pretty nice. Okay, so first I would like to take a look at these. This is the gear barrel. This is the regular Gear Cube 3x3. And this is the gear sphere, is what they call it. And I think, let's turn this. Oh, okay, wow. Alright, this turns very cool, as you can see. And the gears on the outside obviously make the pieces go crazy every time you make a turn. So that's awesome. I'll show you the regular 3x3 real quick. Wow, this turns even nicer than the gear sphere. Yeah, this is very cool. I've never actually used gear puzzles before, so that's awesome. Okay, so let's turn the barrel. Whoa, this one looks really cool because the cuts of the pieces are like actually edges on the cylinder. I think this one, okay, the gear, okay, the sphere looks pretty cool, but I think the barrel is the coolest looking when actually turning. And on this axis, wow, so that's really awesome. I think the regular 3x3 is the best turning out of these, but I still really enjoy all of these. And these have the Chi logos on these tiny surfaces, and the designer's logos. So Raphael on 3 of these, and whoa, this really cool logo on the Pyraminx. I don't know whose logo this is. I don't know if it's even focusing, but whatever. Yeah, so the Pyraminx looks like was worked on with a different designer, and the others were worked on with Raphael. Okay, I haven't done the Pyraminx yet, so I'm gonna do. Okay, whoa. That is. Oh my. That is really confusing. Okay, wow. I wonder how many cycles it takes to get back to its original state. Wow, this is actually kind of hard to turn because of the way this is made. Because these pieces that rotate on the edges of the pyramid are actually really big, and they kind of get in the way when you're trying to turn. Yeah, see, so that kind of thing happens. But wow, this is a really cool looking puzzle. Okay, let's leave it at that, I guess. But yeah, wow, these honestly in real life look better than I imagined they would. Yeah, just look at that. That's really awesome. The only places I've actually seen how to solve this are like JRCube videos and like lights camera cubing videos. So I think you're supposed to solve like corners first and then do something with these center pieces. Not entirely sure though. So I'm gonna try and figure out how to solve these. I'm actually gonna scramble these now. Like, they look really crazy when scrambled. Like, oh my goodness, look at that. Is this even turnable? Okay, no, it isn't. Okay. The crazy thing is, on a regular 3x3, you're not used to the centerpieces moving, right? Here, these centerpieces like actually move because of the gears. This is a really cool looking puzzle, I have to say. Okay, I realized you can actually only do 180-degree turns on this, which I didn't realize yet. I don't know why. It's a pretty obvious thing to notice, but okay, yeah. So look at that. Wow. That looks really awesome scrambled up. Okay, I'm just gonna do that for the other ones as well and see what those look like. Oh my goodness, the gear barrel is already looking insane. There are a couple things I really like about these puzzles. The first thing is the fact that they have tiles. I think the tiles on these are really well implemented. They feel nice, like they feel kind of like stickerless puzzles. They have like a semi-frosted kind of a finish on those, and I really enjoy this because, in my opinion, non-WCA puzzles have some really cool shapes and some really, cool looks that make them unique, and I think that is highlighted better on black base puzzles. But black, like stickers, right? Stickers are a problem because they can chip, they can, you know, just degrade over. Whoa! I turned it back into barrel shape. Looks like, and they can degrade over time and just kind of mess up your entire experience with the puzzle. I really absolutely hate, sticker mess ups. I really don't like that, and so I am a big advocate for stickered puzzles. But on the non-WCA, I definitely do prefer black base, and this I think is the perfect middle ground because it feels and performs, and you can perform much better with stickerless puzzles in my opinion, because stickers chipping is kind of an issue. But this is great because it looks great, it feels great, it turns great, and you're not going to mess it up anytime soon. Especially the tiles that they did use on this are really nice. Wow, that is honestly, this is really intimidating. I mean, it's been a long time since I got a puzzle that I have absolutely no idea how to solve. So this is gonna this is gonna be a new challenge. That looks really awesome. So yeah, for sure, I'm gonna be trying to solve these. I guess I'll start with the 3x3 and then try to do the other ones. That's it for this video. Again, I would really like to thank GA for sending these cubes out. They basically helped out a lot with the process of getting these cubes, and I would really like to thank them for that, and obviously sending the cubes. So that's awesome. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Uh, I'm gonna I'm gonna attempt to solve these, and I hope I succeed. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, see you in the next one. Cheers.